besties, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video diary. How are we doing? How are the vibes? How is your spring so far? I had a very early morning this morning, and you guys, I just need to like focus on the feeling after waking up and having a super early morning because it's always so worth it afterward. Like I just feel on top of the world when I am up at the crack of dawn. I just feel so much more energetic. I don't feel sluggish. But yeah, my boyfriend and I had a really early gym morning. We're both trying to get in the habit of going back to the gym. It'll also be beneficial for me to strength train more. We're still on our marathon training grind and also just like my overall wellness journey. I want to continue to take care of my body, and that includes lifting weights. I want to look so good. Okay? I want to be strong, I want to be lean. But yeah, it just felt so good to strength train this morning. By the time we got out, like the sun was just rising, and that feeling is what I'm gonna hold on to. And then we treated ourselves to our favorite cafecito in town. And now I just finished eating breakfast and I'm ready to have a productive work day. I thought we could start the vlog with an unboxing because this just got dropped off at my door and I have no idea what it is. Like the sender, all it says is shipping department. There's no name. It's from Illinois. It's huge, so I say we open her up together. Start our vlog off with a cute little gift. Maybe it's a gift, I don't even know. Wait, or is this something that I ordered? My goodness. Holy moly. I'm gagged. First of all, this color is insane. Okay. I've actually been needing more shampoo and conditioner. Yo. What? Hold on. You guys, this is like some thick plastic. Wow. This is like some thick material. We have Peptide Protect shampoo and conditioner and then some leave-in conditioner. This color is so beautiful. We have a little bag. Joking? Stop. And then we have a Kristen S little hair towel. I'm gagged. Thank you so much, Kristen S. I love you guys down so bad. What a nice treat to start the vlog. I really want to keep this box and use it for something, but what do I use it for? Send me ideas because this box is like way too cute to throw away. Let me know what you would do with this. Let's have a great productive day today. I'm getting ready for my run right now, and you guys, I do not want to go. I don't know what it is. I think it's because my period is gonna come in pretty soon. Like, I just am not feeling great. I just feel bloated. This hair is actually pissing me off. Run club tonight actually got canceled because the time that we're supposed to go, it's supposed to thunderstorm and hail. So I need to get my run in. Girl, are you kidding? Even my hair doesn't want me to go. Girl, please. I need to get my run in by myself. I need to go now before the weather starts to take a turn. And genuinely, I do not want to go. Again, I'm feeling bloated, just not really motivated, but F it, we ball. We gotta do it. The hardest part about today's run is genuinely just gonna be getting out the door. We're just gonna rip the band-aid off and go. Not even think about it. Try to beat the rain and try to beat the lightning. We did that. I was not feeling this run at all. I'm still bloated and not feeling like hot right now. Continuing from last vlog's theme, your lack of discipline makes you ugly. This is hot girl behavior. Hot girl behavior is showing up even when you don't want to, but it will benefit you. My goal for this run was to run 6 miles under an hour, and I actually ran a whole 10K under an hour. So I'm feeling very accomplished despite like not feeling the best right now, but it makes me even more excited because when I will actually feel like good and not bloated, I just will be a lot faster. We stuck to the plan, not my mood. I was actually really close to bailing, especially because I already went to the gym this morning. I was like, girl, we already did that, but that wasn't a run. You know, we're sticking to the plan, staying disciplined, because that is hot girl behavior. I also thought I was gonna beat the hail, but I did get hailed on. I look like a clown just running in the hail, but it's okay, we still did it. But now I'm going to hop in the shower and just relax. Yeah.
Yep. And then like go a little and then push the button as you're going. There you go.
Besties, we just got home from a very fun day in Portland, and basically we kind of shopped around all day and then we rode scooters downtown, which was so fun. I'm just loving that we're doing more outdoor activities, especially with like spring coming in full effect. But I wanted to give you guys a quick haul. We went to the Adidas employee store and then we went to Nordstrom to pick up a little online order. And so the first thing from Adidas, I got some shoes. These are Gazelles. I'm just absolutely obsessed with this colorway and I love how chunky the bottom is to give me some height. I want to be a tall girl. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this brown and yellow combination. And the last thing I got from Adidas was the new Mexico jersey. This is insane. I can't believe they actually had this in store already, but I'm obsessed with the gold stripes and like the little details are just so beautiful. But I cannot wait to wear this with like some baggy jeans or some jorts. I think that would just go so hard and I'm obsessed. I love the black and gold combo. And then I did a pickup from Nordstrom and I finally got a pair of Solomons. I've been dying to replace my everyday shoe. I have been using my Adidas Sambas every single day. The inside is wearing and tearing. So I definitely needed some new everyday shoes. You guys, no words to explain how long I've wanted these Solomon XT6s. These are just like all black is so iconic. I can wear this with literally every outfit. Yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed. Besties, 20 miles. 2-0, girl. Can I be just like so honest right now? Marathon training is the trenches. But honestly, I am feeling so proud of myself. Like, that is the longest I've ever ran in my life. And I shaved off 10 seconds from my last week's run, which was 18 miles. So I feel like we're getting a little bit faster, but also like my goal isn't to get fast right now. My goal is endurance and my goal is to stay healthy and take care of my body. But girl, line up the shots. Like, also, can we take a moment? My hair is not like greasy after that run. Shout out to Kristen S. Dry shampoo. This run went so much better than last week's 18 mile. I told you guys last week that I started crying at mile 15 and this time I didn't cry till mile 19. No, I actually didn't like sob cry like I did last week. I just started tearing up because it was just a mix of exhaustion and boredom. I also did not hydrate enough. So I felt a headache coming on at mile 16 and I was like, girl, we gotta keep it cute because we have 4 miles left. Like, we just need to tough it out. And I had the mindset, like, if I can push through 4 miles of feeling dehydrated, I can do this. Like, I can do anything. But now I know for next time, I think I definitely need to start bringing 2 flasks with me in my vest. I switched up my route today, which I'm very glad I did because I learned my lesson last week. I started sobbing just because of like boredom. Like, I was so exhausted of just doing the same loop every single time. I think my mind was just getting really annoyed and just bored of the same route. So I decided to do 3 different routes into one. And it was all routes that I've done with the run club. So I just decided to hit 3 different parts of town. I think it did wonders just keeping my mind stimulated. But you guys, like, I ran for 4 hours basically. I think that's honestly one of the hardest parts about this training is having things to stimulate your brain while you're running for that long. Like, once I hit 2 hours, that's when I start to get bored. I'm like, okay, I need to switch up my music. I need to listen to a podcast maybe. And I'm like, do I train myself to hold my phone so I can like watch a movie low-key? Like, that's 2 full movies basically, I could watch. So I think I need to just make a better playlist depending on like what mood I'm in certain parts of my run. So that way I just continue to not be bored. But switching up the routes did wonders. I felt good. I also switched my shoes. I used my Nike Pegasus instead of my Nike Invincibles because my Invincibles betrayed me last week. I got blisters. I have no blisters today. My feet feel fine. I am achy in my knees, obviously, just the impact, and also I've never worn those shoes on a long run before. But anyways, yeah, your girl did it. I just needed that mental aspect of this run because like if I can hit 20, I know I can hit 26. Maybe crawling across the finish line, but just mentally hitting 20, it just did wonders for me. I just feel a lot more encouraged, and I definitely learned a lot with this long run because I learned that I needed more water. I think I needed to do 1 flask of water and 1 flask of electrolytes because I was just getting so exhausted. My mouth was so dry. And lately I've been training with dates to kind of like switch off between eating a gel and then eating a date. And I think that's been doing wonders for me because I get hungry once I hit like mile 10. I learned a lesson from the half marathon back in December that I need like some sort of substance, not just the gels, because the gels will like make your tummy upset. So I've been loving like eating dates here and there. It also just keeps me less bored because I'm eating something. But yeah, I think that's gonna be our longest run for marathon training. From here on out, we're gonna taper down. Next weekend, I think I'm gonna go for 16 to 18 miles, and then it's just gonna decrease as we get closer to marathon day. Like, girl, it's basically April. The marathon is April 27th. I can't. But yeah, I am so tired. I'm gonna use this Sunday to just be horizontal and read. I think I want to finish reading Rebel Witch. I just started it actually like a few days ago, and you guys, I'm not really enjoying it. I had high hopes for it, but I'm not enjoying it. I'll talk more about it once I finish it, because maybe it'll surprise me in the end. I doubt it, but I really just want a chill Sunday. I might even take a nap because I'm so tired. That's the running update. We went from barely being able to run a mile in October with my like fall diaries, and now it is spring and I ran 20 miles. This is insane. And also documenting this journey for YouTube has just been so rewarding because like I've noticed like the same people, you know, commenting under my videos, like being there from like my first run and like the get-go, and like now it just feels like we've all been through this together, and it's honestly just very comforting and very encouraging because girl, this is the trenches. Can we not address the elephant in the room? That this absolutely sucks. It sucks. Spending 4 hours on a run is not ideal. Like that's not how I want to spend my Sunday, but I know that in the end it's gonna be worth it. And I'm also just like building that mental toughness that I can literally accomplish anything I put my mind to. So that's rewarding. But it's like 4 hours, girl. I had like a to-do list to clean the house, but that was the old me. That was like last night me. But this is present me. I'm not doing that. Girl, no. I'm gonna be horizontal the rest of the day, and I'm gonna read with the book club besties. Happy Monday. It was officially the start of a new week. I woke up feeling so well rested. I went to bed at literally 8 p.m. last night because I was just obviously exhausted from my 20-mile long run. That was like the best thing I could have done for myself. Anyways, it's the start of the new week, new energy, and I'm just feeling so good entering week 13. You guys, this is week 13 of week 16. How did we get here? Feeling already so accomplished with my marathon journey and also just my overall wellness journey. Feeling just very focused and just so aligned with my health goals right now because we got goals to hit in 2025. And you guys know that one of my favorite quotes of all time is what doesn't get measured doesn't get improved. And so I'm so excited to be partnering with the Body Pod by Hume Health in today's video. I wanted to share how I've been using the Body Pod to keep me on track with my wellness journey. And so essentially the Body Pod is the world's first portable body analyzer, which uses 8 frequency sensors to deliver precise weight, full body composition, and heart health to advance your wellness journey. Sensors are able to scan your torso, your arms, your legs, even your heart at an accuracy of 98%. And it even comes with a free app that allows me to set goals and provides me with personalized feedback and insights so I can easily understand what I need to work on. And so the 2 metrics that I'm really paying attention to is my body fat to muscle mass relationship and my skeletal mass. It's important for me to pay attention to my muscle mass and body fat percentages because weight alone is not the right way to measure my progress. I could be gaining muscle weight and losing fat, and so I don't want to give the number on the scale too much power because it will discourage me and it also just doesn't give the full picture. I'm also focusing on my skeletal mass because as a woman, bone density naturally decreases as we age. So I want to make sure I'm focusing on a combo of strength training and adequate protein intake to build stronger bones and muscles. The Body Pod leverages AI insights on how to sustainably achieve my goals with the Hume Health app. I receive actionable insights that help me understand what I need to work on, and it creates an action plan to meet me where I'm currently at. And so if you're wanting to accelerate your health journey and just take the guesswork out of your health, I have a discount code for you, Gabrielle, and this can be stacked on Hume's current sale to save up to 50% off. So I highly recommend because this deal is just too good to pass up. I've really been loving this Body Pod and the Hume Health app to again just take the guesswork out of what I'm doing with my wellness journey and to also not give the scale too much power over me, especially mentally. It can be discouraging if I don't see the number moving, but the app clearly shows my body fat to muscle mass percentage as well as my skeletal mass, and so that way I know what to work on with my health journey. So yeah, thank you again to Hume Health for sponsoring today's video. We're gonna start Monday by doing the least favorite thing I like to do, like ever. The worst part of my wellness journey, grocery shopping. And you're gonna come with me. So let's set ourselves up for success this week and continue to fuel our bodies well. Besties, happy first of the month. It's April 1st, start of the new month, new energy, realigning with our intentions for the month. And it's also April Fool's Day. So I started my day off by pranking the book club besties that I was shutting down the book club. And they clocked my tea so fast. They just knew that I would not be able to survive without the book club besties. But anyways, I went to the gym this morning with my boyfriend. We're really trying to work on showing up to the gym early in the morning just to instill the habit, especially since the sun is rising a bit earlier. I want to be that couple that rises early, especially with summer coming around. Like, I just want to make the most out of the day. We also have wellness goals, so we both were so tired this morning. We went to bed a little bit later than we wanted to, but we just told ourselves that we need to show up even when we're tired, so that's exactly what we did. And then we treated ourselves to our favorite cafecito in town. I have a lot to do today, so I'm glad that we got coffee. I want something strong. But anyways, with the first of the month, I have a lot of like book club admin things I need to do, announce the book of the month schedule, announce any readathons, upload our monthly bingo card. Doing these like book club admin tasks honestly like heal my inner child because I've always wanted to be a part of a book club. So it's just fun like making the bingo cards for the month, and it's fun like making little announcements. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do first and foremost, so that way everyone's on the same page. We know what to expect for April. And I have a lot of like computer work the rest of the day. I also hope that like me working all the time in my vlogs don't get boring because this is just like normal life. But anyways, let's have a great first day of the month. We already are off to such a great start. I'm just getting on my laptop. It's 8 a.m. Like we are starting nice and early with our work day. I just really want to prioritize getting all my tasks done today so I can have an earlier night, do some journaling, maybe do a face mask, read, all that good stuff. So let's have a productive day together. This is April bingo card for book club. I thought it came out so cute. I love the spring colors that we have going on. This is one of the ways we like to romanticize reading. I just took off the face mask and my skin is glowing. It feels so good and so hydrated. I'm just eating my little yogurt bowl with some blueberries, granola, and honey. I'm reading Zodiac Academy, but I'm gonna take a quick pause because I wanna make sure my Substack is all good to go to post tomorrow morning. My upload day for Substack is every Wednesday, and so I just wanna make sure that I am consistent. And I've just been really enjoying writing these like little newsletters. Tomorrow's newsletter is done. I just need to make the little magazine editorial page for it because I just absolutely love doing that. And I'm really excited for tomorrow's Substack post. I titled it Sharing Your Goals is Cheap Dopamine, and it's essentially like why I think you should stop sharing your like most important personal goals to the world. By the time this video is out, it'll obviously be up. And I just wanted to kind of like talk about what I mean with this. This specific newsletter idea has been on my mind and in my notes app for months now. And just basically what I've learned over the years is to just keep your really personal or your like really big goals to yourself. And for me, that involves my finances and my like really specific health goals, because I found that sharing your goals publicly can feel just as good as actually accomplishing them. And so a little excerpt from my newsletter is that sharing goals can create a psychological reward similar to achieving them, reducing the motivation to follow through. And this is known as premature satisfaction because the act of sharing your goal tricks your brain into feeling a sense of accomplishment. And then on top of that, when you announce that goal to someone, and when someone acknowledges and praises, you know, your goal and kind of like hypes you up, your brain then interprets this social recognition as a reward. And so this deadly combination can really just determine your internal drive to go after your goals, since part of the satisfaction associated with achieving the goal has already been experienced. Do you know what I mean? And it just took me a long time to really put this into cohesive sentences. I've been sitting on this idea for a while now, and I mentioned it in a vlog like way back. I think it was in January before I shared that I was, you know, gonna do the marathon. And so I bring that up in this Substack because I just wanted to protect that goal for a little bit and really just be with myself and to not get that dopamine hit of social recognition, you know, praise, because at the end of the day, my goals and ideas don't matter without execution, without actively working towards the goal and then achieving it. So that's why like low-key, I've been trying to just like be specific with my goals and like what I decide to share. And I think that you should too at any scale. Like I think it's just so, especially in a social media driven world, we're constantly seeing highlight reels and constantly seeing like the end result and not the journey. And so I think it's just important to take that into consideration that like our brains are being rewired to have instant gratification all the time. And not only is it just with social media, it's the way that we buy things, it's the way that we consume things. You know, we are in a very fast-paced hyper consumerism world, and all of that together, we are just being programmed to think that everything comes easy. And so when we actually want to work towards a goal and things get hard, we give up. And I think it's just really important to be self-aware about that, especially as someone who posts on the internet as their job. I try to be very self-aware with where I'm getting my dopamine hits from. And that's also why I try to be as transparent as possible with you guys, with my wellness journey and with my marathon training, to just show that like this sucks, but I'm working towards a goal. I'm doing these hard things with the end goal in mind, and this is just the journey. Because again, it's really easy to post your highlight reel all the time, but it's a whole different story, like going through the journey alone without the external validation. But yeah, that was just like a brain dump to you guys, so I'm sorry. But I have a Substack newsletter that will be out by the time this video is up with more cohesive sentences, because that was just me like spitballing at you. But now that we're here, comfy cozy cult. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you really should know. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This vlog was kind of like all over the place. I've just been very focused and like being boring, I guess, in the sense of like sticking to my routines. Everything is pretty repetitive, like with what I'm eating, with what I'm doing, just so that I can stay focused and stay on track for my end goal to complete the marathon this month. So I just feel like the quote unquote boring friend, like just staying inside, you know, sleeping early, making healthier choices. And honestly, that's okay because I love it here. But anyways, comfy cozy cult, if you made it this far, comment down below the little butterfly emoji. I feel like I'm in a period of transformation, both mentally and physically, and again, along the lines of like being the boring friend, I just feel very focused and really enjoying the obstacles that I'm going through with this marathon journey. We're growing through this process. I'm very grateful to have you guys here with me on this journey. And yeah, it just feels right. So comment down below the little butterfly emoji. Yeah, this kind of feels like a girls' night, low key. Like we're just yapping, we're eating a little sweet treat. But anyways, I'm going to eat my little yogurt bowl and I'm going to work on my little Substack magazine art for my newsletter tomorrow.